My name is Matt Bertram. Welcome to the Business Expo. I have Dave here with me with the veterans, the Houston Veterans Chapter or Chamber, and he has been all over the place. I've met Dave a few times, and he's promoting and helping veteran-owned businesses.
Yes, sir.
And there's 65 to 70,000 veteran-owned businesses in Houston alone, and I'm hearing all kinds of success stories coming out of being part of that network, and it's a great way to support veterans as well as veteran-owned businesses. Dave, give us your sales pitch of not even a sales pitch, your advocacy pitch of how you're helping people in a snapshot.
Matt, thank you for allowing us to be on the podcast, but also, being here. So we are the Houston Regional Veterans Chamber. We are sharing the success stories of veterans so we can help change the narrative, and we are advocating for them to increase the utilization. So we're trying to grow the veteran business economy, both for public utilization as well as the corporations and businesses to be intentional, especially if they're passionate patriots, to utilize a veteran-owned business. What better way to be able to thank a veteran for their service, is to be able to utilize their veteran-owned business.
I agree.
And be intentional to go search out. If there's something that you think of, there is a veteran that possibly does it. And so what we're trying to do is bring a collective together of veterans, veteran business owners, and passionate patriot businesses to increase the awareness of the veteran-owned businesses, but also raise the veteran economy. So we advocate on, as long as the veteran business members are successful, the chamber is going to be successful. So we create programs and create connections, introductions, programming, magazines, veteran business marketplaces like this Expo. We sponsored this as the main sponsor.
Yeah. And
so we have a great connection with Freddie. And so allowing this to happen, we created a Veterans Business Row. And so now there's a intersection between passionate patriots and veteran business owners, and we are able to draw a lot more people to the awareness piece of, there's veteran-owned businesses. I didn't think of veterans as business owners. And so there's a great skill set that is to be had. And we are a super part of the economy, but nobody's measuring it or counting it. So we have a government advocacy arm as well, promoting it at the state level to get veteran businesses owners counted in so many different ways.
I love that. If you're listening to this and you're passionate about supporting a veteran-owned business, you should check out the chamber. I'm sure there's a directory, there's ways to reach people. What's the best way for them to get in contact to find out more?
The best way to get in contact and support is at hrvcc.org. You can we just printed 20,000 copies of this magazine. It's a buyer's guide for veteran-owned businesses, to veteran businesses. So passionate patriots, you can pick this up and buy and source from a veteran. It's also digital. So you can go to our website, hrvcc.org, and go to the magazine link and support. There's plenty of events to get involved with. If you want to connect or if you want to participate and synergize with other veteran business owners as another business owner, then get involved and increase that awareness, become part of the mission, become part of that outreach, and we create other tools and alliances and collaboration efforts. Right now we're actually collaborating with digital skills with Verizon, free digital skills. There's like 90 courses, and if the businesses actually complete 2 courses, any business can apply for it. It opens up a $10,000 grant for that business. All you have to do is apply. Wow. So, and there's no strings attached. So you can utilize it for anything that you wish. So that's on our website as well. And then we've collaborated with Wings Over Houston Air Show. Wings Over Houston Air Show, we've been participating for the last 4 years. And we've created a veterans business marketplace. Last year, we highlighted 45 veteran-owned businesses under one tent.
Wow.
We put 10,000 people through that tent in 2 days.
Wonderful. So can you share a success story of a business that you can think of that got involved and just how it impacted them?
There's a ton of stories. There's a ton of stories. To pick out one success story, there is a company called GPI Defense. He's taken advantage of our Veterans Business Expo a couple of years ago. He's gotten involved with our API program. He's gotten involved with our Veterans Business Growth Academy. I've been able to get him on the podcast at OTC. A huge opportunity. And after the API program, capacity building program, he's now in talks with several of the large major and oil and gas companies to provide physical security for those and not only in Texas, but in other states, meaning Louisiana, Oklahoma, Kansas, and New Mexico. So what's happening? His business is being elevated in a big way because he's been able to seize opportunity because of being involved with our organization, and that's just one success story.
And there's layers, right? So OGGN at OTC, Oil and Gas Global Network, and
which is Marine owned, which is owned by Marine.
It is Marine owned. Mark LaCour, the Business Expo, the Veterans, everything's connected. Right?
There is a bunch of things connected, and there are so many awesome veteran-owned businesses here doing some amazing work. We just need to help identify them, and then have the vendors ask the question if they are veteran-owned, and then be intentional about trying to utilize them and create an opportunity for them.
One of the things Dave's doing is tracking, right? Because there wasn't a lot of tracking going on of these veteran-owned businesses and how to connect it and where the success stories are coming from. So I'd encourage you to reach out, raise your hand to the Houston Veteran Chamber, reach out, get involved, and you can just see the impact. It's just spreading. So
it is.
Thank you so much, Dave, for everything that you're doing.
Well, hey, I greatly appreciate it. Thanks you, and appreciate you being here, a part of the Expo, and this is such great outreach. So you're on mission for us, which our motto is one team, one mission.
I love it. Thanks again.
Take care. Thanks, sir.
Yeah.